How's it going? Y'all back for a new damn video. Let's go right down to it. Birds get the W. They beat Washington. Good. Good win. I wouldn't say good. Whatever. You get the deal. I would get into a lot of things with this, team and whatnot, but I'll just say this. There's a difference between us, and this is, look, I'm trying to look at this in a positive light. There is a difference between us and a lot of these other teams in the league. Of course, one of them is that we're 7-1. I mean, the best record in the whole NFL. But it's that, for example, San Fran just dropped 3 straight games, right? Now, we might win games like this, where it's like, what the hell is up with our defense, or what the hell is up with this, what the hell is up with that, but we still win. The Patriots game week 1, or this game, or that game. Good teams and teams with talent can find ways to win no matter which way it is. If it's a blowout, a short, close game, a game they really shouldn't have won that, but they are the better team, so that's why they won it. That's the only thing I can give credit to. Now, look, our offense, no, forget the offense. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, the whole offense, but Jalen Hurts just proved to you why he's a franchise quarterback, what he did today. You see a team like us turn the ball over twice. Twice! One was a fumble on the brotherly shove, which I don't think the ball even got into Hurts' hands yet. Not sure about that. The other one's Kenneth Gainwell. He fumbles. Both are in the red zone. Both are within the 5-yard line in the red zone. They fumbled. A lot of other teams would have lost. The Eagles of old would have lost this game. Not just because of the turnovers, just everything that was going on with the defense and stuff. Jalen Hurts still stayed calm. He's banged up, beat up. Had the best game he has had all season. I think he was 29 or 30-something, like 29, 35, 300-something plus yards passing, 4 touchdowns. The guy played lights out, and when you needed him most. He's playing hurt. That's another thing. This guy is playing hurt. And the thing is, as I'm watching this game, I'm like, I want to know how hurt is this guy? Because he looks hurt. Like the one play where he threw the ball to Devontae, I think it was 4th and 4. And I'm not sure if Devontae caught it. So I'm screaming at the TV, I guess like everyone else is, run up. Come on, before they challenge it or they try to review it. Run up and get the ball off. Quickly, let's go. And he's hobbling. Before he would have been speed demon jogging or running. He can't even jog. I'm like, what the hell is this? So, credit to him. Credit to A.J. Brown. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When it's all said and done, we'll see how far he is with us and how long he's with us. He might be the best receiver we ever have in Philadelphia Eagles history. A.J. Brown is just a dominant beast. We have not had a receiver like him since Terrell Owens. Yeah, I'll take it that far. Deshaun Jackson was great, but he was more of a speed guy, flashy player. This guy is just straight up dominant. Love A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith, great game too. Credit to him. The issue with the offense was, once again, Brian Johnson, offensive coordinator. He can have games where it's like, wow, you know what? Last week was for me, the epitome was last week was, you know what? The offense was solid. The defense was solid against a really good football team. Let's see what we can do here. This week we go into the game, and it's the total opposite. There's no, how do I say it? There's no consistency. There's no just, let's keep doing this. No. It's always going to be Brian Johnson. First, I was a little sick. They're passing the hell out the ball again. They weren't running it. And when they did run it, they're running it with Kenneth Gainwell. Now, I had a problem with Gainwell. I liked Gainwell. Last year, I loved him. I thought he was playing better than Miles Sanders, why he got more touches than Miles Sanders did in the playoffs. But looking back on it, that's last year. This is this year. Okay? And he's been playing okay, but God, there are big plays where throughout this whole season where they give it to DeAndre Swift and he'll pick up huge yardage, or he's pounded. Then they take him out when they get in the red zone and put in Gainwell, and usually, from what I've seen, that either is going to be an RPO, play action, or it's a passing down. And the defense already sees it coming, and then when they do end up deciding running with him, he don't do shit. I think he had this game 2 or 3 carries, minus 4 yards or something, and a fumble. He's a good receiving back. I will give you that. He had some pretty solid catches throughout this game, and I'm not knocking him for that. But this reliance on him makes no sense. I don't know what it is with it. You got DeAndre Swift, who you traded for, who I think's a beast. You have Rashad Penny you still haven't used yet. I think they gave him 1 or 2 carries of one of these games. Which 1 or 2 carries one of these games, it's like using him. No. And he's just sitting there chilling. I think he's inactive every week. He's a healthy scratch. Boston Scott, you don't see him too much. These dudes should be getting carries over Gainwell. What has Gainwell showed you that says, you know what? Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it with him. And I like Gainwell, so I'm not trying to bash him. But it's the fact that, and that's another thing, a lot of people are saying up on Twitter, is that, man, we got to trade for running back, man. We got to try to bring Derrick Henry in here, man. We got to trade for Derrick Henry for what? Just so we don't use him? Oh, or should we bring him in so he could pass block? You know what? Oh, yeah, chip block that real quick. Pick that up for us. Yeah, do that for us, huh? Pick him up as a decoy. Yeah, now that Derrick Henry's here, now we'll start to use DeAndre Swift. So what's the point of bringing one in if you can't even use the guys you got now? You got DeAndre Swift. You got Rashad Penny. You got Boston Scott. And you got Gainwell. And Gainwell, like I was just complaining about. But still, there's multiple games where you don't run the ball, and there's games where you run the hell out of it, and you see it's success of the team. I get it. There's no Cam Jurgensen, and the run game is kind of going down since. But still, this whole obsession with him, I don't understand it. When the other guy you're seeing is giving you positive stuff. But let's get back to what really was important about this game, the defense. A lot of people are blaming the players. They're saying, oh, my God, Slay wasn't good, Bradbury wasn't good. Listen, I know they weren't. I watched it. Reed Blankenship, besides that pick, was terrible. Kevin Byard, he just got here. I can't blame him. Him too much. I blame the scheme, and I blame Sean Desai. And the reason I blame Sean Desai is because last week I thought he had the best game he had as a coach here so far. And he was just shutting down Miami. We go into this game, and we make Sam Howell look like, people are saying, prime Tom Brady. Bro, he looked like prime Johnny Unitas on steroids. Prime Dan Marino. Prime goddamn Brett Favre. Like, this guy was off the hook, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it. And then he sucks. I'm going to say he sucks. He's a good quarterback. He's a solid quarterback. We made him look phenomenal. And this defensive line only got 1 or 2 sacks, I think, this whole game. Or 1, I think it was. And that was the Hassan Reddick. Shout to him. He's our closer. And absolutely, he is our closer. No doubt about it. He's our closer. He got that strip sack near the end. Shout to him. Besides the defensive line, they couldn't really get home, which I didn't understand with the whole Sam Howell thing. They just couldn't get there to him. He was passing everywhere. People were completely wide open. And people are saying, oh, man, Slay looks a little slower. So does Bradbury. Look, I know they're getting up there a little bit in age. But there's no freaking way, that in 1 year, both of your starting corners, who last year was one of the best secondary corner combos in the whole league, there's absolutely no freaking way that in 1 year both have just, they hit the cliff. They hit the age mark and they're done. They're no good no more. They can't cover. They can't keep up with the speed guys. They can't just. I've never seen it. Both fucking guys? No way. No way. If it's one of them, I'll say okay. But both? Nah, I'm sorry. It's got to be scheme. It has to be. And a new defensive coordinator, Sean Desai. And like I said, he has this great game against Miami or this, that. And then it's just, guys were so wide open. I mean, it was like, pick your poison. Now, once again, I don't know if, and I'm not trying to get too over crazy about this or over exaggerate, because I thought the same thing. What was it, week 4 we played them the first time, went to overtime, which that should never happen in the first place too. We're a much better team than them. I said, man, they might have just exposed us. Like, they might have put the blueprint out on how to beat the Eagles. But that wasn't the case. That wasn't. Okay, so good. But now it's the second time they do this. Is it Sean Desai's scheme? Or is it that Eric Bieniemy, who's now the offensive coordinator for Washington, has the blueprint on the Eagles defense and Sean Desai's scheme. Now, granted, last year, we lost to, people have been saying we've been struggling with Washington ever since Ron Rivera became the head coach. And I do agree, yes, we have. But last year, we blew them out one game. The second game, we lost. That's because, honestly, they drained the clock, kept the ball on their side. We had a bunch of turnovers that game. These 2 games this year, since Eric Bieniemy has been their offensive coordinator, have been literally schemed up that their quarterback looks so outstanding. He's passed for 400 yards or 4 touchdowns, and he's just dicing us all up. We can't stop him. Sean Desai got his pants pulled down. He shit the bed. Sean Desai, shit the bed versus Eric Bieniemy, boy. Fucked it up. But look, that's the thing. I'm not trying to get too over crazy about it, but there's an issue. With, like I said, with the defense, people were so wide open, bro. I don't understand it. It was like, who do you want? Oh, throw it here, throw it here, throw it there. Or he was getting the ball out so fast. And they were just, even the run game, they were running the damn ball on us. And I'm like, bro, we were just versus Miami, who had probably the number 1 rush attack in the league, and we shut their shit down. Raheem Mostert, all them boys, we shut it down. These dudes coming here, boom, run all over us, just like it was in week 4. I don't know what the issue was, but look, we got the win. And then we're on to Dallas. They better fix this up and clean this up quickly, because this whole Dallas game, I'm hoping the hell we win. I hope we just pull it out and win. Or I hope it's a close game. I hope we don't get blown out and I know shit like that. Because this is ridiculous, what I've seen today from the defense. Well, really, I think it's schematics. It has to be from a scheme standpoint. It has to be the coordinators. It has to be Sean Desai. Still questions on Brian Johnson. I feel that we are so loaded. Once again, shout out to A.J. Brown. I forgot to mention him. A.J. Brown broke the freaking record. 6 straight games, 125-plus yards. The fucking man breaks Calvin Johnson's record. Now, listen. Back to what I'm saying. Defense. We got to see what they're going to do this week. Jalen Carter also got hurt this game with a back problem, and they're saying it's an MRI tomorrow. We're hoping it's not serious. They said he was walking around the locker room. He seemed fine, but I'm hoping it's not serious, because this would be detrimental to a young kid like this, a rookie, to come in, do what he can for us. Yeah, man, we got the next best thing. Next thing you know, something's wrong. He has back issues. Like, that would be our luck, and it's sad. So I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what? Like I said, you could probably kind of see why he just starts switching off defenses. The video is going kind of long. I can tell it is. And I don't like to put out too much long content for you guys. So go Birds, Foggers, Fight, comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel about this game? The defense, what the hell was that? Once again, the same thing, giving these average quarterbacks too much respect. I don't get it. The game ball thing, still whatever. We'll see how they approach the game this week. Let's go Birds, Foggers, comment below on your thoughts. We're on to Dallas. And we want Dallas. It's Dallas week, baby. Go Birds.